I've had some gorgeous little prezzies in the post this morning. Had this beautiful handmade card from my friend Julie and one of her amazing hand-felted brooches. So Julie has an Instagram account called Rose Cottage Designs, and she makes the most beautiful artwork and fibre arts things. And this is one of her beautiful brooches. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Julie. And she's popped in a gorgeous little lavender sachet with a little bow on and some stitching and some chocolates. I'll share those with Adam. And also I had a beautiful little crocheted little face with some progress keepers in. I especially like this little camel here. Absolutely lovely. So this is from Jackie, and she has a podcast called Hooking in Good Company, and she does lots of crochet things. I got these little knitted covers from my friend Elsie last year. She'd made them, and I've repurposed them to cover some Lindt chocolate. I think that they fit Ferrero Rochers as well. So I've got a nice bowl full of chocolate ready for Christmas. Happy Vlogmas Day 21, everybody! I've got my Kyla shawl on again, nice and cosy and squishy. Today's socks, I'm wearing the Dobby Socks colourway by Little French Meadow. And Adam's wearing some MCN socks that were knitted in the Philosopher's Stone colourway by Peggy May Yarns. Are you too jealous of my lovely drink? Oh yeah. That looks nice, Adam.
What have you got?
Mum's got a big one as well. I've got Eggs Benedict now. Second course after my chocolate cake. Where are we, Mum?
Sheringham, isn't it?
We're going to go to Mr. 50, see if there's any bargains.
For the little one's Christmas joy. Oh, 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 who will know? Oh, 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 who will know? On the housetop with Christmas, down to the shoe with good things.
Well, look, do you fancy having a bit of a dip on New Year's Day then, Ellie?
I don't think so, somehow.
No?
We're back from Sheringham, and I managed to pick up one of these books from the Works in Sheringham. I'd seen that Davina from Little Workroom Crafts podcast on her Vlogmas that she'd picked this up from the Works for £4, so I got one. They're so cute. Goodness knows when I'm going to make these, but it's good to have anyway. And then I saw this Christmas bauble in the shape of an ice cream. How cute. So I had to have that. And then we were in a charity shop and we saw this candle holder, and it's got one of those proper thumb holds. So I thought that was really sweet as well. So I had to have that. I also bought this little dish in the background that I thought I'd make a candle in, which I think is really pretty with blue. And there was a turquoisey soap. Well, I think I'll use it as a soap dish anyway. And I think that's really gorgeous colour. So that's my buys for today. So the heel I've used on these is my Afterthought heel, and I shall leave a link in the down bar as well as on the screen. And the yarn is Mud Punch in the classic Queen colourway. Gorgeous. Day 21!
Day 21. It is
It's a little
some
person.
sort of a, I think it's one
Oh,
of the
it's like a statue, I think.
Hogwarts.
So we have a Godric Gryffindor that goes on the top of this stand thing, and it looks like there's a Hogwarts model, which has gone slightly wobbly. There we go. And I think it's the plans to Hogwarts, because he built Hogwarts, I think. Well, at least that's where we think it's supposed to go. And we have some bits left over, which is always good. Time for chocolates from 21.
21.
Oh, I'm going to the wrong one there.
It's a galaxy.
I'm going to attempt to decoupage this tape dispenser with this floral paper. Don't know whether this will be too thick. I'm just going to give it a go. So that's how it looks so far. I'll show you tomorrow when it's dry, but I think I might need to touch up some paint just inside here, just so that it doesn't show the red. But it looks a bit better than just being plain red. Just having a sort out of my minis for my Adventina shawl that I'm knitting, or Adventina wrap I should say. And I've just organised the colours again. Although again, I've not done it in the daylight, which is a bit silly, but I've sorted out some sort of fade here. I'm not sure where the yellows are going to go, and then there's two that I'm not as keen on, so I don't know whether I'll leave those out. But so far I think it's going to go like this. I'll have a think to where I'm going to put the yellow, and obviously there's a few more yarns for me to open. So I'm going to fix my stitching. I'd started and then I'd ran out of one of the yarns the way you sort of fade it in. So I'm going to rip back a few rows and get back on track with this one. So Mum's actually finished the foot for me for the Perfect socks I was knitting. This is the second one, so I just have to knit the toe decreases for those. And then this is how I've got on with my Adventina shawl. So I've just got to the point where I'm going to finish knitting with this yarn and switch to the second, and then you do some alternating to make this effect, so it's fading one to the other. So I've done about that much tonight. I did rip back a few rows because I'd knitted too much of this to leave enough for a couple of rows to do the grading effect. So that's how I've got on. I've also changed my mind with the order of things. I'm going to put the yellow ones between the pink and the brown colours.